Alright, so this is your IELTS speaking test. My name is Masud. I'm your IELTS examiner for today. Are you okay now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So in the first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself, what you do, where you live, etc. And then I will ask you some questions on a topic. Okay. So what's your full name?
My full name is Madhurjo.
Okay. Do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student.
Okay. Where do you study now?
I'm studying in Wilsdale Flower School and College in my second year.
Okay. Do you live alone or with your family?
I live with my family.
Okay. How do you spend your time at the weekend?
I usually stay at home. I fool around, I sleep, or I do things that I like, enjoy my hobbies.
Okay. Do you think you have got enough time at the weekend?
Yes, I think I do have enough time for myself in the weekend and for my family as well, since I
Okay.
don't really have a job.
Alright. Do you enjoy reading books in your free time?
I love reading books in my free time. I have a collection of books of my own, and I love to browse through them every now and then.
Alright. So let's talk about jewelry. How often do you wear jewelry?
I wear jewelry pretty often. If I'm going somewhere that requires me to dress fancy, then I match my ornaments with it. And if I am going somewhere that is more casual, then I wear some basic jewelry, sometimes an anklet or a bracelet.
Great. Have you got any expensive jewelry in your collection?
I do have one. I actually brought it last year. It's an anklet and it's made of silver.
Okay. And what types of jewelry do the people of your country like most?
They like heavy jewelry made of gold. It's mostly something that is on our culture as well. During weddings and stuff, people wear heavy jewelries. And
Okay. Have you got any jewelry from someone as a gift?
I do. I have gotten jewelry items from someone as a gift. My best friend gave me a pendant only a few months ago, and I wear it occasionally.
Is exchanging jewelry as a gift common in your country?
It's not. It's not that common in my country to exchange jewelries as a present. In some occasions they are, but mostly, if speaking from a broader perspective, it's not.
Okay. This is the end of your part 1. Alright. Now comes your part 2, and I have given you the card. You have got your 1 minute. Your time is up. So now you can start.
Okay, I think science is a very important and significant aspect in a person's life, and everybody needs to know about it and to spread awareness about it. There are many TV shows that are inspiring general people and children, and I also used to watch one of such a TV show when I was in 5th grade. It was a very popular TV show that everyone in my class back in my school enjoyed. So when I was in 5th grade, I used to sit by the TV screen at exactly 10 p.m. to wait for the show to start. It was a scientific show based on stunts performed by people, some of which were actually good, while others were failures shown on clips, how they failed to do this task or this stunt, or how they slipped because of this aspect of science. And the host or the anchor of that show would explain to us in very easy terms, but also in a humorous manner. So it would be entertaining as a child to watch the show, watch people fall and stumble, but also know the reason why it happened. The gravitational pull which caused them to slip and stuff like that. So yeah, and it was really amazing to watch with my parents, since I got to spend more time with them and we got to discuss about things like that later on.
Okay, thank you very much. So now I'd like to ask you some questions on your part 3 related to the topic you have just talked about.
Sure.
How interested are most people in your country in science?
Not many are interested in science in my country.
Why is this so?
It is so because most people in my country are not well educated when it comes to looking at the matter from a broader perspective. There are many students who take degrees on scientific background, and there are many students who study in the science background, but they don't specifically have interest in it.
Okay, I got it. Do you think that children today are better at science and technology than their parents?
Absolutely. I think children are better than their parents when it comes to handling scientific technologies because they have had that exposure since they were children. So, at a young age, basically. So, they can control it better and they understand it better than their parents.
Do you know any child who is amazing in technology and science and computer?
I don't know such a child personally, but I have seen many children online handle such things.
Okay, all right. So, what do you think are the most important scientific discoveries in the last 100 years?
Well, there have been many countless scientific discoveries in the past century. If we talk about finding cure to many diseases, the invention of medicines with the help of science and things like nanotechnology and so on, the horizons of science when it comes to evolution and development is broad and is expanding every day.
Okay. Some children are not interested in science at all. They think scientific things or studies are way too hard for them. So, how can we encourage children or the teenagers to be more enthusiastic about science?
The approach must be according to their taste, I think. Because if they do not find interest in a subject, then it should be approached to them in the way that they would understand the subject. If I am handed a study, a thesis paper of a researcher on a science topic, then it's normal that I wouldn't understand it. So if I am explained the topic with care and in a way that I understand it, then I definitely would. So if children and teenagers are made that approach, then that would be it.
Okay. Thank you. This is the end of your test. Thank you.
Welcome.